All right, welcome to another episode of Talking Shop, coming to you live from the IMN conference at Dana Point, the Global Indexing and ETFs. I've got my buddy Alex Schlaken with me, and we have been hanging out the last couple of days. It's been a good conference. So first off, what has been your favorite part so far?
I really enjoy some of the panels, especially the one that you were on, talking about the younger advisors. And I'm not just saying that because I'm on the show with you here, but I really enjoy hearing from a lot of the younger advisors what they're doing, what works for them, growing their firm, how they're connecting with other individuals, investors, and clients. So that so far has been one of my favorite sessions. But it's also great to hear, for example, from Tyrone Ross. He talked about Bitcoin, blockchain, crypto. That was an interesting panel. You don't really see a lot of that, especially in the financial industry. So it's been good so far.
So I would agree that our panel was a good one, and not because I was on it, but I think about from an advisor and a professional standpoint, like the ETF stuff is very interesting. There's a lot of coverage on ESG, which is a break from the norm, which is pretty cool to see that much time on that. But those understanding the index and understanding those aren't really going to drive growth for a business. But I do think learning about why you should be focusing on young professionals and what you can do and how you can incorporate that in your business would actually be something that people could walk away from here, go implement, and actually grow their business. So we were the last panel of the day, and I feel like we should have been early on, but that's okay. I thought it was fun. I had DeSarte Yarnway and Emlyn on it. I met Jorge for the first time. So it was a great group of people. We had Rick Ferry on it as well, and Bob Seawright doing the panel, hosting.
So they kept the best for last.
I agree. That's good. Just not enough people were there. But that's all right. So that was good. But my favorite moment is something that will be made public here pretty soon. But you were in the room. A handful of younger advisors that I'm friends with and close with, I invited to my hotel room, not to have a party, but to have a conversation. And I thought it would be real cool to kind of talk about the direction of the profession and what we're hoping to see change and how we can we can help that change, and ultimately one day take this baton that's going to get passed from the older generation of advisors to us and run with it and make things better.
Correct.
So it ended up being close to like 45 minutes of video that we got, and it was an awesome conversation. We talked about diversity, we talked about working with different types of clients, and a lot of great things, and we ended on a high note of what we're excited about. So that was my favorite. That hour of conversation amongst my friends was awesome, and I hope to replicate that. I've done the One Question podcast before. That was fun. May bring that again, but I would love to do this again at another conference, grab a new group of advisors and talk about similar things, and just let people see what it is that the advisors of the future are focused and talking about and what's important to them. And I think clients may be excited to hear that stuff.
Well, you said it best yesterday when I was asking you if you were going to go to any of the sessions that we had yesterday, and you're like, honestly, I come here for this, and what this is talking to other advisors, your colleagues, getting to know more about each other, sharing ideas, and that's why I came to this conference as well. Knowing about ETFs is great. We utilize that in our practice, but getting to meet you, which obviously I've connected with you through Twitter and a lot of the other individuals here, but meeting in person is a whole different story. And it's just a big world that we're in, and now it's becoming smaller, and I really, really appreciate that.
Right. And I don't know if the conference hosts want to hear us say that. Like as I said that before, I was kind of nervous that, oh great, they're not going to have me come back and speak again because I said the most important thing was the meetings outside. But at the end of the day, I think if you're a conference promoter, like that's what you should hype. Like we've got these education things, these are great, but think of the people you're going to be interacting with. Like, because like I said, we've met before. We have a study group every month we meet, so we've met virtually, but to meet in person and have pizza last night with Bob and Rick and Jack Vogel of Alpha Architect and Tyrone, like that was awesome. And we weren't even talking business there. We were talking NBA and sports.
And I didn't mean that you don't want to go to any of the other sessions, but what the value add for me has always been the networking and meeting the individuals and getting the chance to talk to them. So
although I'm speaking at it, but I'm not a part of the official promotion crew. WealthStack is coming up in September. You're going to be there.
Yeah, I have a breakout session as well.
I'm going to be there on a panel. Some of the people that you're going to see in this video are going to be there. So if you're an advisor, I would highly encourage you to check out WealthStack. It's in Scottsdale, Arizona, September 8th through the 10th, I believe. Just Google it, you'll find it. The Ritholtz gang is putting on. It's going to be awesome, and it's all advisor focused. So it's not so much the investment side. It's how can you leave this conference with information and things to make your business better.
Right.
And that kind of ties into the other part of what I want to talk about today. So whenever I have friends that are doing, living their entrepreneurial dreams and doing other things outside of being an advisor, coming up with new ideas to help the profession or help clients, I want to try to promote that any way that I can. And you have created something that fills a need within our profession. So I'm going to stop and let you take over and tell us about Advisors United.
Yeah, Advisors Unite is something that kind of happened because of necessity. I'm almost kind of in a sandwich area. I've been in this industry long enough. I've been doing this for 22 years. I started back in '97, but I'm still young, and there's a runway. So part of that growth for me has come through acquisitions, and we've done a number of acquisitions throughout the years. We finished our 7th one just end of last year, and because of the acquisitions that we've done and the success that we've had a number of advisors that have always asked me, hey, how have you done this? Where are you meeting these other advisors that are selling? And a number of other questions. So I want to share those stories and those ideas. And 2 years ago, I kept getting bombarded by having speaking engagements or conference calls and things that advisors wanted to talk to me about. And I'm more than happy to give my time. You know, I ended up setting up a Calendly link just so I could talk to advisors because I kept getting hit up for that so many times. And anyways, the point of Advisors Unite is to have a blog, a network where we can all share ideas about succession planning, acquisitions, as well as innovation in the industry. And right now, it's a great place for all of us to keep that dialogue going, and I share ideas. But I found that the younger generation of advisors that wants to acquire a business doesn't really know how to do that. What are the pros, what are the cons, the pitfalls? So I've experienced out of those 7 deals, probably half of them I wish I didn't do. They ended up to be problematic or there was another issue. So I want to share those ideas with them so they don't have to repeat those mistakes. And that's kind of been the whole premise around Advisors Unite.
So where can advisors, young and old, interested in this, find all this information?
So if you go to advisorsunite.com, you'll be able to find that information. You can also find us on Twitter as well, or follow me on Twitter, and you'll be able to find all that information.
We're going to let Cullen photobomb this video. Go ahead, walk on through. Say hi to everybody. We're doing a talking shop. We're just wrapping up. We've got Mr.
What's up, everybody? This was pre-planned.
So Advisors Unite.
Yeah. So if you go to advisorsunite.com, you'll be able to get all that information where we're sharing ideas. And I want this to be a network, so it's meant for advisors to learn about all the items, especially in regards to acquisitions, and to share ideas with each other. And so far, we have a number of members. It's free, and it's not meant to be something where we're profiting off it. I just want it to be a good place for us to all share ideas.
Awesome. I'll link to all of that.
Okay.
Cullen, real quick, what's been your favorite part of the conference so far?
I've got nothing to add.
You didn't like anything in the conference? Not even your own panel?
Oh, no, my panel was perfect. It was fantastic.
Sounds good. All right. Thanks for the value add
thanks for
video.
stopping by.
And that's all staying in because everything I do stays in. I don't edit stuff out. So, all right, thanks everybody for watching. Thanks for coming in and dropping those pieces of wisdom on us. Go check Advisors Unite out. Follow Alex on Twitter as well. Follow Cullen and plug your blog.
Pragmatic Capitalism.
Plug your book.
Sorry for ruining it.
No. Plug your book.
Also Pragmatic Capital. I'm very original.
That's good. It's good stuff. All right, thanks everybody for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode.